thanks for coming through, Coach. Coach, I would say you have achieved maybe half of what you wanted to achieve, which maybe is to qualify for the Africa Cup of Nations. Your overall view of the performance of your boys throughout the tournament?
Yeah, I think the overall performance of the boys was okay. The only problem we had is just that the defense was conceding too many goals, just like in today's game. We conceded in the 3rd minute, which was not supposed to be the case. Because the moment we conceded, I think we gave the South Africa more power to come on us very strong. Because they also planned to get an early goal, and which they did within the 3rd minute, and it gave them the more energy to fight. And they kept on pushing us. I think going back, we have to work on our defense and try by all means to keep the clean sheet. Because if you check all the games that we played, we've conceded in all the games, which is not good for us as a team.
Coach. Colleagues, you have the floor.
Coach, you have raised concern about your team conceding goals. Throughout the tournament, how will you be working on it and going forward? How do you plan to work on it? Because your team achieving, but it lacks the fact that we are conceding goals, it denies the team opportunity to win the games.
I think that is the thing that we are going to work on when we go back to Zambia and we start preparing for Africa Cup. We've seen the weaknesses where we are, and we are trying to balance and beef up the squad. We've got some boys who are in Europe whom we are going to call to come and consolidate the defense.
Tell me, Coach, the team that you have, is it the team that's crash ranging, or you have some few players that you can still build going to the next year's tournament?
Yeah, we still have some boys who are eligible to play in the next tournament, and some boys had gone to Europe for trials. So I think when we are back, they'll be back in the country and they will be part of the squad. And we'll assign them to come and train with us and see how best they can add value to the team.
You might have lost the final coach, but surely you are going back on a happy man because you have qualified for the continental tournament. Having played this tournament, what positives do you take and where do you think your team has to reinforce and to correct going to the camp?
Yeah, like I've said, I think we have to reinforce at the defense, the back. That's where we are the weak link. Because if you saw most of the games that we conceded, there are goals that could have been avoided, but they couldn't avoid them, and we allowed the other teams to score us. Even the front line, I think if you checked our strikers, they didn't score. Only the midfielders scored for our team. So we also have to work on that.
Last question, Coach. In preparation for the African Cup of Nations, how do you think this kind of a tournament helped?
I think this tournament has helped us to see where we are not strong. Like you have said, we've observed that the defense is not okay. So we have to work on the defense, and the striking force is not also functioning. That is all the areas that we have to go and work on. And that has helped us to see even the fitness levels. We have to work on our fitness levels. Our endurance is not that good because the boys, when it comes to recovery, we are too slow in recovering as to defend. When we go back, we have to go and work on those things.
We have seen a few times in the game pulling out jersey number 9 and number 10 when one for the journey in the game. Were they not playing according to your plan, or what was it like?
Yeah, on those two, I think even today I mentioned to them to say today you have to play 90 minutes because it's going to be an issue where every time we have to substitute. Because if you check, first half they are good, but second half they get tired and they start losing the balls easily, and that is costing us. Like the second goal, I think the second goal, it was just a breakdown from one of the boys, and it ended into a goal.
No, Coach. Again, thanks for coming through. We wish you all the best of luck with your team and safe travel going back home.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.